Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. This morning, I simply want to pose the question: what are you carrying that has become too heavy? Sometimes, I don't know about you, but if I'm carrying a lot of stuff, someone will say, "Hey, can I help you with that?" And I'm like, "No, no, no, no. I'm used to how I have it balanced. I would rather keep carrying the weight so I don't risk dropping it all than to let someone else help me carry the load." Sometimes we carry loads that we've become used to carrying, but now the load is so awkward and so heavy, it keeps us from going and doing the things that we are called and supposed to do. So this morning, I simply want to say to you, sometimes you got to let it go. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Sometimes you got to be willing to let go of the load that has become too heavy and has weighted you down. I've told this story before, but I love space. And one of the things I know about a rocket is that when a rocket gets ready to go up, it has two rocket launchers on the side. They're shaped almost in a pyramid shape on both sides. And it is used to help propel the rocket up. But just before the rocket is about to leave Earth's orbit, those two rocket boosters fall off and they fall back and they have those little parachutes on them. That's what you see when you're watching a space launch. You see those parachute things coming down. Those are rocket launchers. They are necessity for the launch, but they are heavy, so they are too heavy to go into space. Don't keep carrying the thing that is so heavy that it's keeping you from going into your space. Doesn't mean that they don't have value or that they don't have worth. And it doesn't mean that at some point you won't come back and be a rocket booster for them or for it. But can I say to you, the burdens that we sometimes carry, one of the reasons I think that God asks us and invites us to give our burdens over to Him is because He knows that in our human nature, sometimes the burdens get heavy because we, after all, are human. And so if you are carrying other people's weights or some weights of your own that you were not meant to carry, this morning, I simply want to invite you to let it go. Let go of the things that keep you bound, that keep you down. One of the things that I've had to let go of are other people's expectations of me. Yep, I used to be a huge, huge people pleaser. And sometimes their expectations of me were not my expectations of myself, nor were they God's expectations of me. And the expectations themselves were weighting me down. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at me because I tried to be superwoman and keep holding up those expectations, knowing that they were too heavy. And I know that if I carried them long enough, they would start to break my back. So today, I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about things, cares, worries, concerns. If it's people, okay. But really, I'm talking about the things that we were not meant to carry, that we were meant to turn over to God. This morning, I invite you to let it go because some weights are too heavy to carry. I'm the amazing T Street. There's nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So today, the things that don't serve you and have become too heavy, let it go. Have an amazing day.